Hello everyone, sorry for the trouble of the slides. This is Bree from Evolution Land, and thank you for having me for today's Polkadot Decoded 2022. I smell joy today. With the rise of our modern worlds, we're gradually groomed to cooperate on a larger scale and unconsciously disregard some of our born talents. The smell of ability is one of them. However, Asian people probably made extensive use of their ability to smell. For example, hunter-gatherers are able to smell the difference among various humans, animals, and even emotions. Fear, for example, if someone is feeling afraid, he's going to secrete unique chemicals, which is completely different when he's full of courage. When someone is sitting among men debating whether to start a war against sequent neighboring band, they can actually literally smell the public opinion. Smell is actually the community sense. However, our smell has degraded nowadays. People, companies, games, and even gaming and earnings actually isolated from each other. The community sense is not really difficult to follow these days. But fortunately, we can smell well again in the GameFi industry. With NFT interoperability to connect different game worlds, on-chain governance, play-to-earn model, to make our GameFi community a much better place to engage our community sense. We have seen the GameFi revolution since 2018. Almost 50% of crypto wallets have been connected to games, which is highly indicative of how big GameFi is and how it will become in the future. Also have seen great boost of GameFi industry during the pandemic, especially in some low-income countries like Philippines. So what's next for the Polkadot GameFi, especially for Evolution Land? What are some at stake and how we're going to flourish the future Polkadot GameFi ecosystem? And can GameFi survive the bear market? Actually, Axie, we have seen they have brought 3 billion volumes since their start from 2018. But formal winners have been hit hard. We have seen their Axie players drop from 100,000 to 10,000 today, which is indicating that play-to-earn model is really difficult to sustain because games often focus on how to bring more earning opportunities to users, but not focusing how to make the game more fun. But for Evolution Land, we're also trying to put how to make the immersive experience to our users. So are we facing a risk of collapse here? Actually, we're going to see the GameFi industry growing from 10 billion in 2021 to 50 billion in 2026. So that's why we're going to see the flourishing Polkadot GameFi ecosystem. According to a typical GameFi industry timeline, actually, it will take about 3 to 5 years for 3A crypto games to grow. And we have known that a lot of GameFi projects actually started from 2018. Like Evolution Land, we have successfully developed things 2018. So we're definitely going to see the massive explosion of GameFi and the Polkadot GameFi ecosystem around next year in 2023. And 2022 will also be the start of the future explosion of the growth of GameFi. So what is Evolution Land and how will Evolution Land going to flourish the Polkadot ecosystem? Actually, Evolution Land is a cross-chain game designed to have 26 different continents built on multiple blockchain networks. We have launched 5 different continents on Polkadot, Ethereum, Crab, which is the canary network of Darwinia, And game really matters. We need to feel compelled to come back to the game, but not because I can earn tokens, to treating the game as a chore, only putting hours of efforts to recoup my initial investings. So that's why Evolution Land is integrating so many diversified gameplays, including NFT collections, NFT mining, yield farming, but also governance style to provide an immersive experience for our Polkadot players. So that's why found first and earning second. And here is a snapshot of our Evolution Land. Evolution Land is actually one of the top 3 NFT games with the largest TVLs, both on Ethereum and Polygon. Also, Evolution Land is one of the top 5 NFT games other than Axie Infinity. Actually, the core element of Evolution Land is your NFT land. You're able to mine 6 different resources from your NFT land, like say gold, fire, and these resources are actually tradable tokens. Actually, at the first land auction in 2017 for Decentraland, the parcel of the land only cost about $20. But guess what? In 2021, a parcel of land will actually cost over $6,000. And for now, in 2022, these parcels of NFT virtual land will cost over $15,000. So that's why companies and institutions are giving a positive outlook of metaverse virtual land, and they're heavily investing in this metaverse real estate. So if you're pay attention to GameFi, you have the willing to invest in metaverse virtual estate, but you thought the parcel of Decentraland is hard affordable for you, so definitely experience Evolution Land and buy dip in the bear market. Also, you can mine resources by deploying your CUDA puzzles on your NFT land. And also, you're able to put these resources into your mining drills to upgrade these low-level mining drills into high-level mining rigs to increase the mining efficiency. These are some CUDA puzzles of Evolution Land. They are not only a collectible, but they can carry different genes to the next generation of these puzzles. They're able to do different equipment, carry different equipment, have different careers. They also can do mining jobs on your NFT land. So the breeding of these puzzles actually is very worth exploring for our players. They are really enjoying experiencing different breeding strategies to make their puzzles with higher mining efficiency. So for now, in the latest version of Evolution Land, these are puzzles not only collectible or do the mining job, they're able to go on puzzle adventures to win different materials, to get their new equipment, new careers. So definitely enjoy the puzzles adventure in Evolution Land. And these are some very cool equipment for Evolution and puzzles. Something new about Evolution Land there is that we're going to open a new PvP combat for our puzzles. This is also a very core system of Evolution Land NFT single set system. It's very critical to keep the balanced tokenomics for Evolution Land because you're able to mine resources first from your NFT land, and then you're able to put these resources into your mining drills to get upgraded, and then you're going to have stronger mining efficiency, which is a complete economic loop for the GameFi tokenomics. Yield farming is very critical to the evolution and GameFi ecosystem. If you wouldn't like to put your resources into your mining drills, you can also put your resource LP tokens into our DeFi center called Farm to do yield farming with very attractive APRs here. Also, actually, Evolution Land is a decentralized, autonomous organization as well. The future direction of Evolution Land is completely decided by our users. They're able to vote for the future revolution of the game. We have named the new continents through the on-chain governance, and we are now updating into the interstellar governance system. Evolution Land is actually becoming more stronger with the back of our ecosystem partners, including some very famous game guilds like YGG. YGG has bought a piece of NFT land in Evolution Land and built their communities in game as well. And we can see a lot of familiar names from the Polkadot ecosystem as well. So actually, the new Play and Earn Web3 model is all about creating and scaling the game through showcasing the NFT interoperability. So how does Evolution Land is going to showcase the NFT interoperability? Here is our new PvP arena. Actually, it's not only limited to Evolution Land NFTs. We're also open to any ERC 721 NFTs to join our puzzle arena. So if you would like to get your NFTs onboarding, please reach out or join our governance system. So finally, how will Evolution Land flourish the Polkadot GameFi ecosystem? So actually, the NFT integrations will definitely start from the dotsama community. Like Sean just mentioned, the Canaria NFTs from Remark. Actually, puzzles can adopt different NFTs from the dotsama community. For example, for now, puzzles are able to adopt Polka pets, CryptoKitties, and in the future, maybe Canaria as our puzzles pets, which is going to increase the mining efficiency of these cute puzzles. That's why we're trying to integrate different NFTs from other metaverse worlds to showcase NFT interoperabilities and empower new utilities to dotsama community NFTs. As the largest GameFi project since 2018 in the Polkadot ecosystem, we're striving to become the best practice for the Polkadot GameFi. So for these years, we are trying to integrate more diversified and fulfilling system with a balanced resource output and input system in game. For example, we integrated NFT synthesis to balance the output of resources and the lottery PvP compact to help facilitating the burning of in-game tokens to keep a more balanced and healthier tokenomics for GameFi, which is really critical to the life cycle of sustainable GameFi ecosystem. Also, the DAO governance is definitely going to empower the right to vote for the future evolution and direction of the GameFi project. Finally, in summary, actually we have integrated diversified gameplays, including upgrading NFT synthesis, NFT mining, NFT collectibles, to balance the loss and exchange mechanism in games. Some recent update, Evolution Land just launched its latest continent on Crab Network, which is also a Kusama parachain. Crab Network is actually the canary network of Darwinia network, featuring micro gas fee low transaction frictions, but also EVM compatible with the infrastructure support of Darwinian NFT bridge and cross-chain infrastructure. For now, Crab has successfully secured the Kusama parachain, and we are exploring some cross-chain interoperability with other parachain projects. So actually, Crab is going to be the oasis for the Polkadot GameFi. So if you're interested in building your GameFi projects on Crab, please reach out to Evolution Land. So Evolution Land is actually the flagship application of the GameFi ecosystem in Polkadot. So thank you for listening. And if you're interested in joining our Evolution and community, please go to our booth and get some of our exposures to play the game and actually gain a fun experience and governance experience in Evolution Land. Thank you.